now our next topic in our Python series is lambda functions. Lambda functions. So lambda functions. So first of all, what is a lambda function? So a lambda function is a small anonymous function. It can take any number of arguments, but it can have only one expression. Where we can have regular functions, we can have n number of expressions, but if we have a case where we have to where we have a need of only one expression, or we want only one expression, then we can use lambda functions. So the syntax of lambda functions is just similar to regular user-defined functions, but some differences are there in the syntax. So let's say so as you can see, we cannot use the word or keyword lambda to define a function. Okay, so let's say LD is a function. This is called lambda, and now we have to define what our function will do. So now we will use this lambda keyword. So LD is equal to lambda. Okay, and then we have to define a variable. Suppose x is such that. So because Python is a programming language that is more like an English language, so this programming is more done like writing English language. So here we are, what we are doing, lambda or LD is equal to lambda x, and x is such that x plus 10. Okay, and now we can print x of 5. So because we are out of our function, so in this case we have to use proper indentation. Okay, we have to print LD of, now let's go. So we have to print LD and here x. Suppose 5. Now this will print 15. So here only one expression is there, and then we are able to get the value of x out from this function and use it anywhere that we want it to use. We can also write 45 plus LD of 5. So this here, LD of 5, if we want to inspect it, that what is LD of 5, so we can simply type LD or whatever. So it is telling us that this is a function. So this variable here LD is a lambda function which is defined as x is such that x plus 10. So we are doing a mistake, we are using x here, but we have to use LD, whatever name we are using. So this is how lambda function works. So this function adds 10 to the number which is passed in the argument section, and then printing its value, which is 50. Okay. Now let's take an example of a lambda function LD, where the lambda LMDA. Suppose it takes two arguments, A and B, and A and B is such that we have to return A multiplied by B. Okay. So this is the definition of our lambda function. Here we are not using any def keyword, and now we can simply print LD. So once you write LD, it will say enter the name of two values in your A and B section. So what we can do, LD is such that those 4 and 5. So we will simply get 20, because our function will add, or our function will print the multiplication of two arguments. Similarly, we can write a function, lambda function LD, called lambda, and we can take 3 arguments also. So just like regular functions, user defined function which we are using, we can use n number of parameters or arguments here. So let's say these arguments are A, B and C, and similarly we can write, so we have A, B and C, and we can write A plus B plus C. So this colon is not used to define what we have to do. Now print LD we get 16 as an answer. So this is the work of lambda function. So why we should use lambda function? Because we can do these things in our previous chapter also. We were doing the same sort of things, or in regular functions we are doing the same thing. So why lambda function? So the power of lambda function is better shown when you use them as anonymous functions inside some other function. So let's say that we have a function definition that takes one argument. So some function is defined. Let's define that function. Define my function. We are defining a function, and it has one argument. This argument can be anything, let's say n. So this is how we define regular user defined functions. We also studied about the return keyword. Now we can type return lambda, and A is such that A multiplied by n. So this is how you can write a function inside another function. Now, how to use these things? Now you have to create another function. Okay. Suppose LD in this case, or another function ABC. So this will not be a function, it will be a variable, and this variable will contain my function and my function with some argument, let's say 3. Okay, and then we can simply, now let's do type on ABC. So ABC is now a function, and since it is a function, so we can simply use ABC, and if it's a function, so now you will see we can supply a parameter to it. Let me show this to you. ABC. So you can see now it is asking for A. Earlier it was asking for N. So now this ABC, so we are now inside our lambda function. So 3 is such that, or whatever value we will supply here, suppose we will supply 11 here. So now what will happen? 11 is such that 11 into N, and what was N? 3. So you will get 11 into 3, that is 33. So that is the use of lambda functions. Okay. So this can be used to triple any number. This can be called a tripler, or we can create a doubler, or whatever you want. So there are easier ways to do this. We can simply write my function n and then n multiplied by 3. So that will also do the same thing. But we are just showing one example how we can use these lambda functions inside our main functions, and it will give us an answer. So here ABC will take the lambda argument, and my function will take the regular argument. Okay. So you can write down one simple sentence here. Use lambda functions when an anonymous function मतलब जो डिफाइन ना किया गया, जो डिफाइन किया गया उसकी तो डेफिनेशन जो डिफाइन ना किया गया to use lambda functions when an anonymous function is required for a short period of time. So this is example of lambda function, and we can write practice them, use them accordingly, and if there is any doubt or issue, you can simply ask them.